Society Stitchers. I'm Katie.
I'm Laura.
And it is day 19.
But we are scratching day 20.
Yes. Of the nice list of December.
Yes.
Of the Christmas season.
The winter season. It's definitely a winter themed box.
And I will tell you that I have my messy cup of joy here that I spilled on this morning. So it's just going to sit here while I open. Okay. Day 19. You want to read?
Brrr. Advent fabric number 3 from Weeks Dye Works. Fabric chosen by the designer for the third custom nice list pattern.
So this is 36 count Weeks Dye Works base. Here, I will take it out of the bag for you.
And you get 1/8 of a yard of it.
Yes. So these, I will tell you, these fabrics were not labeled because we had to cut these down ourselves. They were not pre-cut by the distributors, this one and the Witchelt one. But we reasoned that you would know what this fabric was because it's the called for on the back of the pattern that you're eventually going to get. So we apologize.
Did you just give a spoiler and tell them that they're going to get a pattern?
Well, I think the spoiler card already did that. So yes. So, you know, let us know, like, does it bother you that you don't know what it is, like, count-wise?
That we don't have it right there.
On the day? Because we just kind of assumed the whole pattern thing. So let us know your thoughts, because that's a great note for if we do this again next year.
It kind of keeps it a mystery until the pattern comes.
It does a little bit. So,
and the reason it's not on the card is that Katie is limited to the number of characters she can put in there.
Yes.
Sometimes she would have enough room, but probably not for every fabric.
Well, and I'm not going to lie, with supply chains being what they are, I wanted to give myself a little bit of leeway in case something had to change along the way. Because I do have to print these cards early because Mom here hand stickered every single person's card for 25 days. So Dad and Bree and I kind of handled most of the wrapping. Mom helped with a couple of the things like the patterns in the beginning, but then she decided that what she could do to really help out was sticker every single spoiler card for us.
It's something that's not, you guys know that I've had problems with my wrist. It's something that didn't bother my wrist to do.
Yes.
And I could sit here in my chair and do it. And that gave me a break away from sitting over in my work area too.
Yep.
So,
but a little behind the scenes, I have to order the cards well in advance so that we have time to get them printed and get them here. That's a couple of weeks. And then yes, every single one. It takes a while.
So hopefully you will forgive me for if you're one of the people who got one of my kind of wonky labeled stickered
she did her best.
Squares.
And honestly, even if it is, you know, very human in how it's not exactly straight, I think everybody has enjoyed these cards a lot more than our trick or treat ones, just because it's a lot easier to scratch. And because it's a sticker on top, there's a little protective layer, so you're not going to be scraping away the words underneath like we had during trick or treat.
Yes.
So I think all in all, it's been a good thing for us. Sorry, didn't mean to dive into all
that
of this.
Was a crazy little side track
tangent.
There. And speaking of tangents,
oh yes, so during our chat last night, wonderful chat last night.
We had so much fun.
Yes. We were talking about the planner, the stitching journal and planner we sent in the November box, and Athena has actually started this group. She started it a while ago, and it is for everybody who purchased and even if you didn't purchase the November box, if you purchase this planner separately, you can go in and join this group. And it's just
on Facebook.
On Facebook. And it's Athena is running it. It is her own deal. But she wanted a group of people to bounce ideas off of for the challenges and just to see how everybody is using their planner pages and everything. Everybody, I know that there was a discussion about the ABC challenge in there and everybody was trying to figure out what pattern starts with Z.
She asked me if I had any. I actually have a Z pattern in my stash, but when I told her, she said, I think it's out of print.
I found another one for her. If you are looking for a Z pattern, Zippity Doodah by Lottie Da Z. There you go.
Which I want to buy now.
It's really cute.
Santa may have to get it and stick it in my stocking.
So,
Are
I
you
just
ready?
wanted to shout that out. You should go look it up. Again, it was BNS Stitching Journal Challenge Group was the name of it.
And there are a couple of questions, pretty simple. One is name a designer, and the other is this part of the rules? And the rules are right below it. So it should be pretty easy, but it'll be a great resource throughout the year. So another tangent. Are you ready to talk stitching?
Oh my gosh, stitching. It's because this is my second cup of coffee.
So my piece yesterday was Summer ABCs from Little House Needleworks, and I'm showing it to you this way so you can see where I was. I'm stitching this on, I believe it's 27 count Simplicity banding from Witchelt, and I want to show you what I got done last night because there it is. I did over 700 stitches. I was missing one color, a darker color of green. Katie has it in her stash, pulled it out for me. I'm going to put it in. So like it'll be a green rind, a second green rind around there and here, and this little floral motif here, and there's a fun little thing, some little grass. But I got a lot done last night, so I was pretty happy with it. And I did that after I did my 25/7.
So Mom's really happy that I finished Mr. Marshmallow because that color was in there and I didn't use that much of it. So she has pretty much a full skein in there.
That'll be awesome because I was going to have to wait until we could get to the LNS again.
Which I don't even know if they're going to be open this week. I haven't looked at their hours, but I just kind of assume that they take this week off mostly. So yeah, so she would have been waiting a while. I worked on Caterpillar cross stitch, deck the halls, and I made really good progress on last night's chat. The only thing that I had done prior to the chat was hang and the bell and the top lighter color of the S and the T. So yeah, so I had a really good night with everybody. They distracted me and I got a lot done. I was honestly surprised at how quickly that went in. Just because, I don't know.
I've been dragging on mine, and we have the same count fabric from the same company.
Yeah.
Mine is just dots for the snow.
But she's starting in a different part, so I don't know if her word is like longer or like a
gingerbread.
Blockier. Maybe it's, I don't know. But I saw that she was taking a while, and I know that a lot of people have said that this one has been like kind of a longer project for them. So I was like, oh, this one's gonna be a while. But no, it went pretty quickly for me, faster than I thought. I don't think I'm gonna get it done, anytime
That would
soon.
be a lot to get done.
Anytime soon.
We had the discussion about do you leave it dress the tree or do you change it to decorate tree?
Well, I didn't pay attention to the fact that it said dress the tree, and I think if you were gonna change it, I would have needed to move my stocking here on the end up in order to accommodate that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't. So at this point, I think I'm stuck doing dress,
which doesn't really bother me.
No.
It's written dress because Caterpillar cross stitch is
British.
Yes.
She sounds wonderful to listen to.
And what are you? I have no idea what I'll work on tonight. I may work more on that summer ABCs because now you gave me the green and I want to finish. But I'm also going to, I'm leaving the house here pretty quick, and I'm going to be out for I don't know how long. So I may not have a lot of time.
Well, I think I am going to stick with this. So when I pulled out, here I should show you the pattern before I start talking about it. It is Plum Street's Home for Christmas. And I really love this pattern, but I love how it looks in the photo. And I don't love how the colors actually look when you kit it up. I thought that instead of brown, that top blocky area behind those stars was more of like a gray or like a really dark blue, like
or
pale
green,
pale blue. Yeah. So, and then the pots underneath these pumpkins are more of a gray instead of a light blue. And so I like what I see here, and I'm not loving the colors that I pulled. So I think what I'm going to do today is pull some different colors, do my own conversion. And I had already started this during our start hour, day, whatever. I'm just going to turn the fabric upside down and start in a different corner. And I will rip this out eventually, but for now, I'm just going to be happy with restarting in the colors that I like, because I really do like this piece, but I want it to be what I want it to be.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so is that it for today then?
I think so. So what could they possibly be getting tomorrow? But tomorrow you get to scratch day 19. So with that, have a lovely day, guys. Bye.